This is the future.
What's your favorite Mag Prime build right now, squad leader? Do you really need the Helminth system to make this Warframe great? Someone asked me about this and I think it's the right time to make a video about it since Mag Prime somehow found a way to get out of the vault with the help of the Prime Resurgence event. I'm sorry if I will be using the testing room to show you my favorite builds as I'm kind of busy in real life with my job and I will get back to playing some Warframe next week. But rest assured that I will keep pumping content if I have time this week, and all the builds and setup I will show in this video can be used in real missions. So let me answer the second question first. Mag doesn't need the Helminth system to be good because she has it all. First, she got magnetized for some insane DPS. Then, Mag Prime also has good survivability in the form of shields and the shield gating mechanic, because of adaptation, allowing you to lessen the damage you take, and it works with shields, and then the shield gating mechanic. Mag can stay alive for the whole duration if you keep on casting her crush ability, which not only crowds control enemies but also gives you shield per enemy hit by the ability. Also, in my past videos, I may have replaced the pull ability with a Helminth or subsume ability, but the thing is, it's not necessary since pull is a good and cheap way to crowd control targets. It only costs 25 energy to cast, and you have a way to down targets and pull them near you. How about its chance to drop energy orbs, squad leader? Isn't that more useful than its crowd control? Well, in all my years playing Mag, I find that pull's energy orb drop chance seemingly doesn't increase the chance for enemies to drop energy orbs, doesn't increase enemies' innate chance to drop energy orbs, and doesn't increase the chance for enemies to drop any pickup in general. You can test it yourself and tell me the results afterwards in the comment section below. In my case, I find pull more useful as a cheap way to crowd control enemies. Mag Prime was disregarded in the past since she is a glass cannon in my opinion, but right now, I can say that her kit is complete and she is a total package Warframe if you know how to use her, and using her the right way is quite simple. Use her fourth ability to crowd control enemies and then get some shields for survivability. Then use Magnetize to group targets and kill them with Mag's favorite weapons right now. If you can include the Fracturing Crush Augment in your build, then you will have an armor-stripping Mag Prime. With a simple 2-cast of her fourth ability, then Polarize, you can strip all armors of the enemies. So what is the Mag Prime build you are using right now, squad leader? First, I use Growing Power in the aura slot to min-max the power string of my Mag Prime, but it depends on my weapon choice. If I'm using a melee type mag, then I go with Steel Charge. Growing Power is neat especially if I'm using the Fracturing Crush Augment, since I will gain 25% power strength without using any corrupted mods. In terms of the Exilus mod slot, I'm using either Enemy Sense or Power Drift. Enemy Sense is my personal favorite since it lets me know where the enemies are situated and it pairs well with the primed Animal Instinct on my companion for more enemy radar. Next, Primed Continuity is a must for me so that Magnetize will last longer. Then, Primed Flow of course for a large energy pool since my Mag Prime is a cast to Warframe. Then I use Primed Vigor for more shield and health. But for those who don't have this primed mod yet, then you can either use the Vitality mod or the Redirection mod. I prefer Vitality against those toxic units as shields are easier to get with the help of your crush ability. Then, add Adaptation for more tankiness in your shield. Before enemies even go through the shield gating mechanic, they have to take down first a tougher shield defense with Adaptation. Also, I need range for all of my abilities. That is why I ended up having both Stretch and Augur Reach, but Augur Reach is a personal choice and you can replace it with the Streamline mod for efficiency. Sometimes, players don't like a bigger mag bubble as they like to use Magnetize in corridors or choke points and they don't need a wider range for this ability. This is mostly used in endurance runs and you don't need to worry about Crush having a low range compared to having Augur Reach, since you can easily hit those enemies grouped by your mag bubble. The last 2 slots are for augments, and it depends on what I want from my Mag Prime. In the past, I usually combo both Magnetized, Discharge and Fracturing Crush to form an armor-stripping mag that can recast her Magnetize ability anytime, but right now, things have changed and it's easier to kill enemies with some of the new weapon setups, so I decided to go with Magnetized, Discharge and Counterpulse. This augment mod is obviously for quality of life improvement for Magnetize. while counter pulses for survivability as it disable enemy weapons for a couple of seconds, and you can easily spam it since polarize can be recast anytime assuming that you have enough energy. For the arcane slot, I go with Arcane Energize and Arcane Aegis. Energize is obviously for energy maintenance, while Aegis works well with adaptation and crush, replenishing your shield every time you cast it. Okay squad leader, what about weapon choices? There are two weapon combos that I love with my Mag Prime currently. One is the combo with Tenet Arcaplasma, and the other one is the gas combo with daggers. Now, I have discussed this in my previous videos, so I think there's no need to discuss it again on this one. It will just give you the builds and show you how effective it is. Before I let you see the demonstration and the builds, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for sticking with me. We are closing to 200k subscribers in our YouTube channel, and I can't thank you enough for supporting me throughout this wonderful journey. Who would have thought that a simple salesman who turns to dad and now has 2 children can make it as your squad leader in this game? Thank you all for your support, and I wish God will bless you tenfolds with the blessings that you have given to me and my family. It was a tough journey for me and my family this year, but you were there to support me all the way. I can't thank you enough for all the things that you have done for us. Thank you so much, guys. I just don't know how to repay your kindness, but I assure you that I will provide quality content for you guys to enjoy in the game. Thank you so much for watching. Squad leader signing off.
This is the future. This is the future.